Arjun stands in the room filled with unpacked boxes of his new home, a single-story house with a large window facing a dense, shadowy forest. The weather is overcast, hinting at an approaching storm. Arjun lies in his small bedroom with a single bed, a wooden desk, and a window covered with white curtains. The rain begins tapping on the window. Arjun awakens at the sound of faint tapping on the window, staring nervously into the darkness beyond the windows. Arjun catches a glimpse of a pale, clawed hand sliding away from the window. Arjun inspects the window and the forest beyond, finding nothing out of place. As another storm brews, Arjun lies in bed, growing uneasy as the tapping resumes. Arjun sees the entity for the first time: glowing eyes, sharp teeth, and clawed hands. Grabbing a flashlight, Arjun steps into the dark forest, his breath visible in the cold night air. The flashlight flickers and dies, leaving Arjun in complete darkness. Arjun hears a chilling whisper behind him: "You shouldn't have looked." And then Arjun runs back to his house. Arjun discovers the legend of the cursed witch in an old, tattered book. As midnight strikes, the entity fully materializes in Arjun's room, larger and more menacing than before. The entity bursts into the room, its true form revealed. A towering, grotesque blend of shadow and bone, with fearful eyes. Arjun discovers the entity is tethered to the house itself, feeding on past victims' fear to gain strength. Arjun recalls a passage from his research: destroying the tether will sever the entity's connection to the physical world. He grabs a chair and smashes the glowing symbol. Instead of weakening the entity, the broken tether releases its full power, causing the house to warp into a nightmare dimension. Arjun is dragged into the nightmare dimension, where he faces the entity's victims, pleading for him to end the curse. Arjun realizes the entity's fear is light, and burns his fear away with sheer willpower. He turns the glass shard into a blazing weapon of light, charging at the entity. With a final blow, Arjun stabs the shard into the entity's core, causing it to explode into thousands of glowing fragments, banishing the darkness. Arjun wakes up on the forest floor, outside the house, the morning sun shining through the trees. He looks back at the house, which now appears abandoned and lifeless, its windows shattered and walls crumbling. As Arjun walks away, the forest becomes brighter, but a faint whisper echoes: "It's never over."